Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. It's such a good day. I can already feel it. I wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to be here again today giving you guys some more insights on not only divine masculine, but on you divine feminine, on some shadow aspects of yourself. I have a new deck. This is, first of all, cheers guys to being so close to understanding and reaching self-love. For those that of you that have not, and if you have or haven't, um, I have faith that you will. And if you need help, you can contact me. The deck was Tarot of the Holy Grail. Okay, I need to take a little sip for that because a little story. Oh, by the way, this is the green tea from Costco, that matcha ceremonial grade. Oh, it's so good. Okay, where was that? Oh yeah, the Holy Grail. The way I met my twin was online, and my page, my profile page, it was on POF, and my page had I had put Holy Grail on there as my tagline. I don't think I knew exactly what I was doing then, but we are very powerful, guys. Okay. Also, on the day our first date that we met, I wore an infinity sweatshirt that had a eternal love and an infinity symbol. Huh, right? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and sort out some cards, find out what decks I want to use real quick. We'll be right back. Okay, so one of my all-time favorites is that Moon deck. I think, I'm just the worst at the names, but right now I'm going to try and ask my angels where I should key into first. Okay. Not getting a clear direction, so let's just see what falls out. And this is what flew out. Justice. It seems like both of us hold the keys, are grabbing our demons that have been whipping us in our intuition. Good and bad fish, remember? Yin and yang. So we're grabbing those dead and old ones by the neck, We still have those keys. We both, as in divine masculine and feminine, maybe partially awake or a little in denial to the fact, maybe. But there is justice. So this is kind of like a life. The justice card appears when it's like a life. Your free will is at stake. So this decision, this introspection that you have. Oh, like this is the cup from the picture I sent my twin of this that I made to spark that understanding of what he's meant to be, his knight, his princess, Um, but back to this. Yeah, it's like a big life change. Epic changes is what this means, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So a new understanding of your values, or a new value altogether. You might be changing the person you are attracted, or no, it's more than attraction. I think this is changing the person that you want to be committed to. I'm thinking this is leaning more towards divine masculine. See, he's the person that, because see, divine feminine, we are in temperance mode. We are fancy, holding our fingers up high, keeping pinky up, our angel wings. It's kind of like when people make tea less hot, like they psst, spill it from a high distance. They have that trust. In reverse, it's someone that doesn't want to hang around anymore where they are, or doesn't want to wait, isn't impatient for this new value and this new thing worth fighting for, it seems. And it's because of this decision. This is going to be epic time to pick, and a new see ace and ace back to back pretty much. That's just big changes, big fiery passionate changes that may or may not include a twin flame baby, metamorphosis of how you see each other, how you impregnate the thought, what you carry around, how you carry each other around. And I think now it's more of a the quiet, I mean the drowsy eye is more not in control than the on it eye, right? Okay. So someone is becoming more hyper aware about what they want because of something, maybe an injustice towards them, but maybe that's exactly what they wanted. It could be that divine masculine wanted this karmic situation to cancel itself out, to clear itself out, so he doesn't have to be the bad guy. He might have had something bad done to him, cheating, infidelity, lies, and found out, and the girl might have been, I was just wanting to wait for the right time. It was never the right time because we've been engaged, blah, 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 family, blah, blah, blah. So they're finding their new truths, and they're kind of like, what does that dragon look like? They're just like laser vision, you know, they're not going to hear anymore out of that because especially if they're cancers that hurt. So they have another ace, an ace of swords. So they're really going to be like, this is the face that they given her. They're crowned with their natural truth. They don't need the moon to be fully illuminated. They have a somewhat sense of what they believe in and stand for, what they're fighting for, and they're holding that really tight. It's kind of like the movie Meet the Parents, where he's like telling the flight stewardess, he's like, and if you're gonna tell me to get off, then you're gonna have to either go down there with all the guys with the earmuffs, the airline men with the earmuffs, you know, or you're gonna have to come and pry this out of my dead and lifeless fingers. So step off, bitch. That's kind of like what that reminds me of. They're like, yeah, unless you're gonna go through all this, you're gonna go through going down there with like the struggles. I bet you're not because you're a show horse. You're not a Mustang. Then step off unless you're gonna come and take it. Like that means pry it out of my cold, dead, lifeless fingers. Okay. And I think divine masculine is starting to become more alive to be able to grab that grip strength. Get grip strength on their truth. That's what the sword symbolizes, on their thoughts, okay? All right, so that's what they're telling the devil. Something that they were attached to, something that they couldn't leave for some reason or thought they couldn't leave, and they're now experiencing a miracle with that divine feminine reaching out. A well-deserved reward from divine feminine giving that outpour of unconditional love, right? Or that reminder of, yep, I'm still in love with you 6 months later. I'm still waiting. And I still love you and I still don't rush you. Okay? I'm waiting for that sun. And I realized, I asked God, why did I have such a pull to make sure that the nights, that word night was on that picture that I sent him of this. That looks really nighty. I know I got that from this, but I just didn't understand. I just didn't understand. Look, and there's still some rainwater. It's been raining. But I just didn't understand why I said it that way. I mean, I understood it was for the impact he is a knight. His parents had a night wedding, not his real dad, but the person that his mother married afterwards. At some point, I'm not sure really. I just know the gist of things by pictures, and honestly, I don't want to know the whole thing. I just want to learn the mystery through my heart, what I'm supposed to know, not just, you know, read on it on Facebook. So I was guided after 6 months of not looking, and before then, a year almost of not looking and letting it go, but understanding that you can't just let it slide. If your self-love hinges on this, then you definitely won't get union. You have to, not yet. You will have to reach that yourself. And so once I, put that on the back burner and just started living my life and giving myself what I deserved, I found out those things that I thought is what I wanted was not and is not. and will never will be, you know? So, yeah, that intuition sparked that 9, 8 plus 1, that completion. And me giving away those things, you know, those values that I once thought, because now I'm crowned with intuition, right? So again, what I was trying to say about why did I asked God, why did I, can you give me a clue as to why I specifically felt so needing to say that? I said, I am, and then on the next line, made for you, and on the next line, I promise to always accept you, and on the next line, ready when you are, and on the next line, dash, which is like from home. I really hope he doesn't think that's from her, but because I didn't say from who, but yeah, that's, I have trust in that, and if that does happen, that means that that'll close out anyway. If your twin flame does go back to their karmic to try it in some mass confusion or whatever, like a freak accident type of ordeal, then it was meant to happen for them to close that out and not have any, like, to have full closure. They will get that. They will receive that. So the sun is coming out. Let me change this. Okay. So and what I got from that is that a little memory. It sparked a memory. I saw one of the videos that I posted recently, and the one where I showed you guys the birds up first thing, like the first shot was the birds, and it's a vertical photo. So since it's a vertical photo, the rest of the reading was horizontal, but since it was the first shot when I saw the birds and moved the camera once I started recording to show you guys, it made the whole video like this. And since it does that, I guess the LG phone that I have or YouTube makes this an image overlaid by the image of the actual video, if that makes sense. So this is the video. It'll be zoomed here, but the same image will be in the back a little bit bigger. So in the video it said ask help for others was that card, but in the background on the same video it showed or instead of for, it said or ask for help from others. So it says help others or ask from help from others. So then when I that made me think, okay, there's a different way of reading the word then, clearly. There's a different way of that words being presented to his subconscious. And so I read it and it says I need my night. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, part of that in the lines was I need my night, KNIGHT. And so when I saw that and I see the sun card, I'm like, oh, I need my night. Like, it'll be okay. I'll always accept you if you need to come back and go. I know that eventually you will stay and you will receive that knowing, that purpose, or that they're gonna want to claim you, and I'll explain more what it's gonna be like. But I said I need my night, like my one night, even if it's just one night at a time right now, for my son, our twin flame baby. I thought that was interesting, right? I need a charger. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Another thing I want to tell you guys is that you guys are going to have be feeling each other's feelings. I don't know how to fix it either. I know it's really heavy. Just try hang in there and try remain positive. Girls, do things that you like. Send good things in 5D regardless, okay? Now, which one do you choose? Anybody choose that one? This one's for you. All right, let's see. So this one is a major arcana. Which one's a 3? 3 of Pentacles. It's not major arcana. 3 of Pentacles. So there's 3 people working on this effort, and I think it's you, your higher self, and the higher power you believe in. You, your twin, and God, your higher self, your twin and God. Okay? And then they're working on this to remove the Queen of Swords, or to have him be like the Queen of Swords, okay? Or there's definitely someone, I forgot, I think this is an Aquarian's air symbol card, but they're crying. Redhead's crying. The bad redhead. Okay, it's because he's going off and to make his valiant night duties are calling, right? Initiation sequence engage. Remember? You did that with your text and with your love. If you don't need a text, this you oh, wow, you let them not only experience this ending, but I think they're 6 + 1 7. They're more spiritual about it, understanding why this is ending. You made it click to them. I think angels help me get that more. Michael, Archangel, please. Yeah, you made them not want to be around this, and like invite that ending, or at least see that ending with a more spiritual perspective, and understand that they were tied but not really needed to tie because you were there all along and you were loving them all along. Excuse me. So they have that value. That's you. And look at that. Their higher self, that cat, is telling them, hey, look, there's an exit. Make your exit now from wherever you're stuck in, right? It's kind of like wherever they took a stab in the dark, it seems like. They pinned the tail on the donkey and thinking that the person that they're with was right. But it turns out she just looks a little overbearing and mean. And with her father, kind of like that wants the money. See, like, marry my daughter because you're in the military and you're going to make like 3 grand every month if you do. So this guy's just God and your higher self and his higher self. His intuition is working hard. They're working hard on them to make them not want this. Not want this because it's not like them. It's not in their nature, especially if they're Cancer. They want them to let go of that. Okay? See, go eternal to their eternal flame. The end all be all, their Wendy Peppercorn. And this is what they see you as. Someone, their value, they're like, I do kind of really want to make that dart out of here. I want to get the heck out of Dodge. I made a mistake. I pinned the tail on the wrong donkey, and I want to get out because see, my guides have been telling me. See that cat? It's like, haha, bye bye. As he goes, and she's looking at you, karmic entanglement that you should be letting go of our twins. You know better, and I bet their twins are coming too. Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't that be interesting if our karmic entanglement, our twins' karmic mess is actually gonna want to leave him, or is it reciprocating that love? It's unrequited because they love their soulmate or twin or falsie or whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, they're leaving. They're divine masculine. Some of you guys are in fact going to make that move. This is the 6 of Swords. You want that victory, I think. Oh no, the 6 of Swords is you're already on that ship leaving. You're like little baby Moses on the road already, on that little river. So yeah, your cats are gonna be like, yeah, to anything behind you trying to catch up to you and be like, no, wait, no, come back, because no, I can make you come back. I can bring in sex and money and promises, and no, come back. Look at this. They're like, nope. I'm getting in line with the rest of the divine masculine who deserve what they want, who are learning their truth. Blue and gold. Blue and gold. Okay, 2 readers that you guys should check out is Emerald, Spider, Claire, Sentient Oracle, and Eve E. She's really good. Both of them are really good. They've come close. They've come close to their I am presence, inner child, and they love it. And their messages, it just rains on. You could tell that truth is raining on them, and a real good insight. They have really good insight, very insightful and very correct, very funny, very awesome, lovable people. I recommend going to those two and some other safe ones because it's been crazy out there with readers. I would say Jen from Twin Simplicities, Mana Light. There's another reader, a tarot reader who's really good. I'll have to post their names. I think one of the names was, oh my goodness, I can't remember. 2 of them. 2 other ones are really good, and there's a few other ones actually. We're not out there alone, guys. There's some really really good ones, and I hope I'm not forgetting some that I really like. So I will probably make a list, an ongoing list of of ones that I feel are like definitely syncing with my intuitions and such. Okay, guys. So yeah, they're like your guides are gonna be like, girl, bye, Felicia, bye. Nope, bye. Bye. So we're gonna keep working. Don't give up, okay? Now, now, my little flamies, my lovely flame hearts. What's next for the lovely flame hearts? Little lights of the world. Oh wow, bam! At the bottom of the deck, that new deck. This is not only the wish, but the Holy Grail, like the end all be all, the Wendy Peppercorn. You're one, you're male, you're female, you know? You're masculine, you're feminine. This is also like the wheels on the on the bus go round and round. No, on the wheels turn. Okay, they turn in seasons, you know. Okay, so what I want to try and get is some different like oracle cards versus tarot right now, so we can just do a little rapid fire, rapid reading, 2 1 2 2 on the clock, and see what they say. So change is we're on the cusp of change, I want to say, and we're being wise about it, although it is a little painful. We gotta be friends though with them. Yellow is friends. That looks creepy, huh? Like the back looks creepy, like. But just know that you are held in the palm of the hands of grace. Okay, you're gonna be all right with this. So express yourself. And no matter who makes you feel like you don't like that, like you don't want to fully show yourself, your real self, or express yourself, screw them. They're not even fully themselves anyway, because truly they probably have so much like you that you're a mirror to them. That's why they're trying to bash you. So they don't have that balance, but you can try. And look at, there's our hummingbird again that keeps coming out up to us in the readings. Okay, so use your discernment with also the readers. Like I say, it's crunch time, so people are falling off left and right, getting things wrong, and trying to leave this path and discredit it, but not leave alone and only leave with, safety in numbers. Readers aren't excluded, it seems. It's terrible. Okay, and that just shows inner conflict with themselves, like that they don't want to woman up to or get over, like they some like for example, I don't mind saying her name, the reader readings by Jocelyn. She explains that, and she's actually what got me into it, except she just fell off the boat and started to discredit the twins, and as well as create division and competition towards readers. She had a video named Jocelyn versus Shamama, and Shamama Hunting Owl is another really good reader, or a really good hearted person on the path to help the collective, who is awaiting results and waiting patiently. So it seems like, yeah, Jocelyn had not been patient. I think she got to a place where, and she knowingly has said that she's the blind leading the blind, but then she goes and discredits other people, thinking like she knows it's correct only because 5 other readers out of like the thousands or hundreds that are on point with the messages of people led by God and angels. Okay, so even those that are led by God and angels, that she, like, if those one of the 5 that she was saying back her up with, and she said some gnarly accusations of like twins not loving you and all these things, and it was just pain. I could feel it from where she's coming from, but just discrediting even other channels, saying claiming your twin is not good. But right now there's an influx of energy that, yes, the portals and everything happen, doors are open to claim your twin. For example, if you're in alignment, you won't do it in an imbalanced way. Like, she apparently is not in balance, so it's kind of like her situation was, it is like, actually it's not kind of, she said that she was with someone for 10 years, a marriage that she recently left for a guy who she thought was her twin, and it turned out was not her twin. She got text messages from other women saying, "You're with my man," and blah, blah, blah. And she actually posted a video of her and who she thought was her twin months ago. And it's just brutal to watch. It's just really, really, really bad. Like, ego, she's bashing him. She's putting him on the spot. She's not being what we're meant to be, guys. And I think that's why I meant to talk to that. If you're awaiting results and once you get it, you're going to have to, how can I say this correctly? You're going to have to be attentive to the man, and he will be attentive to you. And in a way, it's going to be unlike anything else. But I don't think she was ready to do that. I think she still had ego stuff she was fresh out of a divorce, okay? So that's why I think when she got to that threshold in Twin Flame Land, Twin Flame Journey place, she finally like made it up all the stairs, left the karmic, and then finally was here, and is like, and has all the support from like 800 followers, right? Viewers. And like she got up here, and then Twin Flame people are like, ta-da, welcome to door number 5. Now to get behind door number 5, you made it. You're going to have to woman up and put on your big girl panties, okay? And you're going to have to, understand, be 144,000% honest with yourself. Remember, I'm telling you what I told you guys. And basically the gist of it is that she kind of was like, you mean this is hard work too? Like, not just me playing with my hair and being ooh la la always on my readings, it's just, you mean it's more than just getting 30 a day plus like compliments? Yes, you're right. Yes, it's actually nothing to do with the ego. You have to let that go in order to pass this. But ta-da, you made it to door number 5. Door number 5. Ah, your prize is behind here. And it's kind of like, but wait, you mean to tell, this is like her thought process, I'm thinking, just my insights, okay? You mean to tell me that all of this was basically not to end here and be happy? It's like the work starts here, and I have to be completely compromising and more in a balanced place, my intentions set straight, and to love myself is probably why I can't be doing this right now, or I'm struggling with. Yep, that's exactly it. So you mean to tell me that I left this karmic or this 10-year marriage because I thought it was too hard, and it's going to be, well, it was wrong. Most likely it was wrong, but that was hard. And you mean to say that this is also going to be hard? I'm going to just discredit it. I'm going to drag my feet. I'm going to pout, kick, and scream. And be like, no, I still want my twin. But I'm going to discredit it, disprove. It's like her life mission now is to disprove it. I asked her, like, I think you're done with the twin flame thing. Why are you confusing the masses? And like, why? I never get an answer, but so yeah, I'm trying to say that it's not easy. This is the biggest, realest thing of your life. You thought that your husband, leaving your husband or being with your husband that you left was hard. Yeah, maybe hearing part of your twin women coming out of the woodwork and telling you this hurt, but this is not about you, and it's not about even you two. It's about the love and the vibe and the feeling and matching that. It's all like math, guys. You can't fool anybody, okay? And that's why the universe isn't giving it to you right now. Apparently she has a boyfriend now. I don't even watch her videos anymore. It's just crazy just to see, like, it's a little sad. So again, use discernment, you guys, okay? Not trying to bash, but I'm trying to tell you there will be people that win and lose. Okay? So who's to say, and so seek the truth, okay? And make sure that people are two-faced, and also you're the best person to split that veil. But what I'm trying to say with this card is win or lose. How does Jocelyn know that those 5 people that she made a 4-part video or something about saying, oh, yeah, see, I'm right, you guys, I'm right. Twins are not real. It was all to something to get you towards something else that I don't even know. It's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe for those that are in your boat, okay? But your boat is pretty much what I'm trying to tell you, is that some will win or lose. And if you don't go through your own truths, then that's gonna be hard, because if you're looking at other, like, you're cheating on tests on the math exam and they're all wrong, but how do you know that they don't remember the formula right before they turn it in, or they cheat on someone else after that you cheated on their answer? So Joss, please wake up. And it's up to you. It doesn't affect me in any way, other than you were one that I really appreciated, and and helped me through before you kind of got a little lost off track. But this is all purposeful, right? This all has to happen because she needs to love herself, and some people are on a slower track to reach that. So just breathe, everybody. Use your discernment, use yourself more in learning your truth and where your twin's at and what to do next. Also to choose your battles. I'm not gonna really try too hard with her. Like I said, it's up to her. It's free will. This is how it works. Some will lose, some will be left behind and not be a match to the new world that we're creating. And that's what I feel twin flames are happening now, because full disclosure will happen pretty soon and the new world will be created, and we might be the ones, the only ones that have the vibe, a match to go in, like the keys, key holders, gate holders, who knows, you know? So this has to do with love, and this also has to do with like the puppy dog stage. It could be a few reasons. What I was talking about Jocelyn, that she had to get out of and understand that this grows, okay? And also, it might not be this off the get. All divine feminine know that this is how you nurture it. You nurture that puppy dog thing by first understanding, oh, I didn't love my twin just because I loved him. I had a little bit of a halo effect, but I do now love myself, and I know why I had that halo effect and why that divinely happened is because that is the man for me. And now that I love myself, I can love him, and I won't have to hear you are the woman ever. Like, you will know you are the woman, and you will release those needs to hear those constant affirmations from someone, because these masculine are going to be masculine, they're going to be knights, and they're going to be needing their princess. So just sit back and let yourself be a woman is what they're going to be. Let them be a man. It's not about um being, you let the man be the man or the woman be the woman. It's more about your dynamic. They're leaving someone that they're incompatible with because they're just not letting them take any control. They're making them feel like, really, really, girl, like I picked you, and you, because I thought you were the full package. But it turns out that those that have the full package on the outside, really deep inside, they're all messed up, and they're not giving the man what he needs, to be the man, basically. Okay, they're not being vulnerable, I think, to him. They're not even sharing the love. Maybe just a little crack. Pff, they need more than that. They need an onflowing onflux of love. So I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'm just gonna let this continue until it ends. So rebuild. You have a lot to do together. A lot of new world, the new earth to rebuild, and that big cube that's gonna be coming in, that we're gonna get on board, that new earth. So change your focus in from negative into positive, okay? Be that ancient style woman that is a little more in the woman's place, but also knows her worth, and taking that lead that this is for healing. Being you did come in the body of a woman, right? So try and play with that new vitality, especially if you're Leo, and we've been with men that are lower than us because we're so strong, and we know that this is our twin. We're coming together, and he is the one. So let him be the man. Let you be the woman, and it'll feel that way. You're like, finally, healing begins. I love you all. Stay divine. There'll be more coming today, and believe we'll succeed. Love you.